Hi, this is Prasanna Rijhwani from Avant Media and Events. We have started the company from 2013 and been created beautiful memories to our customers and clients. I'm from DLC Global Events Committee, Hyderabad chapter. Today my topic is how to create a wow factor in corporate events. So coming to how to create wow factors, for me, events is just not about creating by sound or lights or camera action. It's not about that. How do you perceive the emotion? How do you perceive it as an experience? When you see today events where you can create beautiful experiences to our clients, where what is the take back home they are taken after the event is over. So before even getting into with conceptualization and designing of an event, we have to understand what our customer wants, what is his vision about the event, what is the objective about the event, and what he wants to convey to the stakeholders, to their customers, and what is the feedback after event or what is the success after event. When you talk about how to design an event or how to give an experiential event, I can share you a few experiences of my events, what I have done in the last 8 to 10 years of my experience with Avant. So we have done some beautiful events. Let's say for one of the client, we have done a pirates theme. So when we have done the pirates theme, it is like we have conceptualized the whole ambience in pirates and the people were dressed up in pirates, and we have created the environment, and we have also created a lot of entertainment which like treasure hunts and a lot of other stuffs in the pirates theme, and there were some return gifts in the pirates theme. So here you are creating an experience to the client, just not the normal event which everyone does. And this is one kind of experience what I have faced it. And also there is one more event where we have done for a haunted theme for one of my client, where the whole ambience is created as a haunted theme. We had the entertainment part as haunted theme. And also we have created some goodies with our clients where take home, and it was also, and the awards were created in haunted theme. Generally when you do any R&R event, it is always like you have the normal trophies and all, but here we created something which is like out of the box. We created the awards, customized awards for them, which are still remembered today. And also when you create any kind of events for your before even designing any kind of event, for me it is like, what is the experience you are giving to your customer or the stakeholder? If you have to compare with the global and international or the local Indian audience, in India, people are still little bit of budget oriented in terms of experiential events. And in globally, you can see the events are always into experience based. It is never about, the normal events which you see. But in here, it is still budget oriented. People are more economical way of doing the event. Still, people are going towards it, but still it is taken as an experiential kind of a thing. So it is how an event is always about you create an experience to the client where that is being carried forward, spoke about, and it is always being treasured as a memory. Because why do people do events? To give some message to their stakeholders, some message to the clients. So how do you give that? When you create it to as an experience, that is when it is being remembered. So you connect back, okay, I attended this event, this was an experience for which I have gone through, and this is what it is all about. And the message what I want to tell to the younger generation or the people who want to get into events, always remember, first put yourself in the client's shoes, and first put yourself before even designing, before even conceptualizing something, understand what your client wants to, what the brand wants to deliver to their stakeholders, what the brand wants to talk about to their customer. Once you put yourself into their shoes, then you will understand that, okay, then the message is going straight to the what we want to create an experience, and how you want to design the event, how you want to conceptualize. Then it comes the designing and first understand what he wants to deliver to their audience. That is when you can connect back as a experience kind of a thing. And then coming to, always I see business as an emotion, because it's when for us it's like any other event. We do in and out events, so for us it's any other event. For them it is their event, so it's an emotion. So it is always, when you see business as an emotion, what they want to connect to the public, what they connect to the client, what they connect to the customers, what they connect back to the stakeholders, that is when you can always, create that emotion, create that experience and understand it better, and then you can design and conceptualize. When you see events locally and globally, there is a huge difference between what is happening right now and what was happened before. Before, the events were very much limited to the boardrooms, to the conference rooms of their offices and all. Now people want to experience the event, so it is like they want to have the practical experience where they move across to cities, move across to countries, and to there is an agenda, there is a proper event day plan. And it is like, it is not like before what it used to be, where the events used to happen in a small meeting rooms and boardrooms. So now when you see the difference between how events were happening before COVID and after COVID, before COVID, the people were more into, like, it was not a budget friendly event, but it was always, people used to do the events which were, locally, which they wanted to be in a, the close thing and all. But now after COVID, people really want to go experience what's happening across the world, what is the message, what is the other brands are conveying the message to their stakeholders. It is always a different experience when you compare between what the events were before and what the events are right now which are happening. And now when you see internationally, it is always, India is moving towards the experiential kind of event where they want to create, more into experiences to their clients. But globally, it was always like, when you talk about an event, it was always an experience for them. It was never like, you just do any normal event. In that way, as a corporate event manager, we always used to have a challenges, like, you always have to come up with the unique ideas to the clients. It is like every event is different. For example, you are doing a same event for the same client for like 100 times, but still the 100 times of the event has to be have a different concept, has to have a different designing. What experience are you giving to each time to their audience? Though the audience are the same, though the stakeholders are the same, but still, what is the message is being conveyed to your client every time, it matters. And on those basis, I want to share an experience with what happened with one of our client called Dr. Reddy's. So we have created a baby crawling, which was recorded by Guinness World of Records. So that is like around 20,000 medicine boxes. With the help of medicine boxes, we have created a baby crawling. So 20,000 medicine boxes. So the planning for that event, it has taken almost a month for us, where, you do the mapping, you do the planning of the boxes, you have hired volunteers. Around 200 volunteers were working for this project. So in that way, at the end of, you have to show how the baby is crawled. So that is like zinc, some medicine box for the zinc medicine for for the babies. We have created the whole 20,000 boxes. We have taken all 20,000 boxes and we have showed that the baby is crawling. So when you see the top view, so that is where you can see the mosaic diagram of the box. So if the challenges what we faced is like, first challenge is like, when you come to know that it is being recorded as a Guinness Book World Record, that's the biggest challenge, because you have to prove yourself. It is not like any other event or anything. And the second thing is about the brand which has already been there. And also, what is the experience you are creating? Because this was never done before. If anything is missed, any line item is missed or anything is missed, then the entire thing has gone. So these are the few challenges we faced from our side during this event, and also the dedication and also the timelines. And also there is always you have to work on the timeline, and always you have to make sure that it is being delivered on time. So these were the few challenges which we faced, but at the end of the everything, we have come out with the flying colors, where we have achieved the Guinness Book World Record event. And also there is one more example where we have created for one of the client as a colors theme. So when you talk about colors theme, it is like, it's like all the colors and all. But at the same time, what we face, like the client was like, no, I don't want, like, I don't want to show all the colors. So keeping their brand colors in the mind and what the brand message is. And it was like, how are you sharing this brand message to our customers? So in that way, we have come up with a theme like oneness in the theme. So the brand, which is the brand message is like oneness. So how you are creating the oneness, the unity among the our employees, how you are conveying this message to our clients, this message to the stakeholders, and this message to our employees. So that is where again we came up with a theme, putting everything in mind, and we created a design and conceptualized and managed and executed that event. It's always a great experience. It's always, every event teaches you something. You as a person evolve yourself, and you start evolving yourself as a person. You can also see like how the events are happening nowadays internationally, and how the events are happening in India also. People are now adapting the more global kind of a culture, more global kind of events, where people are not more want to spend on the higher budgets, higher numbers, and still they, because at the end of the day the concept matters. So when the concept matters, that is where the budgets come in place. That is where create an experience to the client or to the brand. I would like to conclude my discussion here, and I would like to thank DLC for giving a fabulous opportunity to be a part of this talk, and to share my experiences, my insights about the industry, and also as my topic was how to create a wow factor. So hope I made some sense. Thank you so much, DLC. Thank you so much.